And now, our feature presentation.
Talk back to me, you know I'm right. Reverend, in those days, there was no church for no black people. You couldn't go to church. The church was for white folk. And they were singing about heaven while they was giving you and me hell. You know that's true. Then they decided we could be Christian. How nice are them crackers? They said, okay, you can be a Christian now, but a slave too. So we were Christians and slaves. The two are not compatible. You can't be a true follower of Jesus Christ and a slave at the same time. So the white man never wanted to make you a true follower of Jesus Christ. He wanted to make you a modern slave. In the name of Jesus. I want you to hear me. He ain't never wanted you to be a true follower of Jesus. You can't be no true follower of Jesus and be a nigger, negro, colored boy. I was with Reverend Clay Evans one day. We got into a little discussion. And Reverend Evans said, I'm a bad one. I said, hold on. I said, hold on. I said, Jesus Christ don't make niggas. I said, the white man made niggas. Jesus Christ made gods. Now you hear me? So the question you gotta ask, are you God or are you a nigger? And if you a nigger, you the white man's product. Look here. Jesus Christ don't make no gangbangers. Jesus Christ don't make no hustlers and pimps. Jesus Christ don't make no faggots and lesbians. Jesus Christ don't make no whores. Jesus Christ don't make no liars and no thieves and no cutthroats. So who the hell are you? Hell yeah, I'm dead. That's the only way you can work on the west side. You got to deal on the west side. See, when you come to Christ, a change come in your life. Jesus Christ ain't no hustler. He real. But the white man never represented him to you right. He painted you this white man with the long blonde hair. Looked like one of the hippies of the 60s. That ain't Jesus. He had hair like lamb's wool. He had feet like burnished brass. He was an African black man. That's why they killed him. You are related to Jesus. Jesus is our family. They don't want you to know he's your big brother. That's why when you say our Father, that means Jesus is your brother. How in the world could he be our Father and he and I not be brothers? I ain't no bastard. Go ahead. I'm a legitimate son. Aren't you? The white man tried to make you a black Willie Johnson, Henry Brown, Lucinda Smith. Hell no, I can't answer to that. Say that's my name when I was insane. That's your name, cracker. Where's my name? Say when you can call me by my name, then I'll answer. But Willie Johnson is not my name. Linda Green is not my name. Harry Brown is not my name. George Washington is not my name. Abraham Lincoln is not my name. That's your name. So when you call me by my name, then I'll answer you. You gotta know how to talk back. Somebody gotta straighten out your tongue so you begin to talk like a man and not like a slave. The enemy knows it's our time to rise. Beloved black brother and sister from the west side.
Yes, sir.
You the most powerful generation we ever produced. I'm looking at the best black men that ever came. When I'm looking at you, let me give you a slight example of who you are. See, you know, when you press weights, there's a negative press and there's a positive press, right? The negative is where you build your strength. I remember when I was lifting. See, it's one thing to bring that weight down, but it's another thing to push it up. Sometimes it'll kill you coming down, so you know you can't get it up. Well, I say that, I say this. See, when our fathers died on those that died in the middle passage, were the weaker of those who survived. See, those who survived the middle passage were the strongest of the strong. Now the cracker, excuse me, the enemy said, we gotta turn these people inside out. Because if they keep the knowledge of God, we'll never be able to enslave. So if you read in the Psalms, they said, let us cut them off from being a nation, that Israel may no longer be remembered in them, that their choice of being from God may no longer be in them. Cut them off. See, and to cut you off from God mean that they would become your God. That's why they made us call them master. But no man has a master other than God. But they stepped into God's place where the slave was concerned.